Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. No question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not...
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nemecha. Goretzka. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gnabry. Ball through needs to be good here. Room for a shot. Hits one! Goal! Germany!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. Goes for goal! In it goes! France are back on level terms. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
There will be a throw-in. Nemecha. Played back in. Hoists it forward. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Shot at goal! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great lead! It's a goal! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pumps it into the area. Cut out in the nick of time. It's found its way to him. Battles to win it back. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Goretzka. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Goretzka floats one over. That's offside. Yes, it is. A hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rudiger goes looking. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry, gets it back. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Lovely bit of skill. Just brushed off the ball there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Decent looking ball. Big chance! One-on-one, he's had a go! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Has a pop! Goal! Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk.
And it's half-time here. Germany come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're already into the second period. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Goretzka. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. Mbappe! And now the breakaway. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the through ball is intercepted. Kimmich plays it forward. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hoists it forward. Chance to shoot. He's gone for it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Towering header! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Mbappe! A really good feat. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Nemecha. Now it's Sané. It's a loose ball. Hernandez tries to locate someone up front. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good reason for optimism here. Throw in. He's got options out wide. Sané. And the ball is out of play. Kimmich. Sané. That intervention was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. He's played him through. Sané. Goes for the cross. He's going after it. A chance to play it in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Timely intervention.
Germany showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Goes down, but nothing given.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. And the shot! This could fall anywhere! And with that, the final whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Germany can always take more positives from the result.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Has a pop!
stop from the keeper. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And here's Rashford. Dashing forward at pace. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe. Mbappe decides to play it. He's had a shot! Goal! France! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Up to meet it! This could fall anywhere. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gets up to head it! And that has been clubbed away. Kane, a real chance, shot at goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mbappe! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Mbappe! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. Mbappe. And here's Kane. Timely intervention. He's off. Kane! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, he's been flattened there. it's Kane. Saka. Back into the middle. Rashford. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. And here's Kane. Kane. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. And we hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we are already promptly back underway.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Good ball, it's found its target. Struck, has a pop! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
So it's going to be another corner. Great leap! That's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Saka. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It has got through to him. Shoots! Would have been some goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
And that's been levered clear. That's a throw. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Hernandez, quick ball forward. Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe! And he's straight offside. Mbappe. Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance! It's being played forward. Has gone out. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Forward it goes. No way through there. Cuts it out. Rashford is onto it and can take it. Massive leap! And that could come back to haunt them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Turan Ulien. He's had a look. Going for goal! It's broken loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kane drives it forward. It's a brilliant and the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Into the channel. And he's there to cut it out. The final 5 minutes. And it's played forward. Foden tries lifting it over. Goes for goal! Oh, sweet feet. It's come through. It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. He's picked him out. Room for real chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Big chance! And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. It's anyone's ball. Tries to dink it in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Going through. Shot at goal! Ball's loose, and he's after it. And they've been caught out here. This could fall any... And the shot! He was never going to miss from there.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Keeper sends it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Isak. Mbappe. Isak. Almost half an hour in now. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez. Hernandez drives it forward. And it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Cuts it out. Mohamed Salah, who has made his impact already. Well, that had to be more accurate. Liverpool are leading with half-time drawing close. Has a hit! And in it goes! France are back on level terms.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
This could spell danger. Looking for goal! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're already into the second period.
Liverpool can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Van Dijk goes looking. Isak. Going for goal! He has done it! And they get themselves in front!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Maxwell.
He's gone for it! And the follow-up! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Gomez. And it's Salah. Chance to... has a pop! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Get a throw in. Has a hit!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And that has been clubbed away. Isak, and he's cut it out. Good ball. Done very well to intervene. Defenders on the back foot. Salah. A real chance to break. Hoists it forward. He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. And out to safety. Forward it goes. Hoists it high. Jones. Chiesa. Isak. He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Nicely measured pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Jones. Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, that is special! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The vision... That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gomez. Quick glance at goal, and the finish! Isak turns and goes back. Timely intervention.
Liverpool probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Chooses to go back. Cut out in the nick of time. Can he shoot? Is the shot on? Good ball, it's found its target. And time is up. Liverpool have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Let me look back on the game then, Jim.
Liverpool have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot.
Goes for goal! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets it back. Mbappe. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. that's been won straight back. It's broken loose. Oh, it's opened up nice. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Chip through. Mohamed Salah. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe hits one! This could fall anywhere! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hint...
Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Knocks it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Delivery, heads it! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets on the end of it. Oh, it's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. That's a brilliant interception. He's had a look. Good ball. Has a pop! Isak. Could move up a gear here. He's through the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's in! It is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he just whacks it away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And he's there to clear it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Salah. Looking to get within range. Isak! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Forward it goes. That's good defending, very good defending. And the defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Forward it goes. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hernandez plays it forward. Mohamed Salah needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Isak. He's got away. Shoots! In he goes again! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Turan Nkunku. And he's cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jones, Mohamed's going for goal, and the ball's come out. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mohamed Salah really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
that has been cleared.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a pop! He scores! France are back on level terms. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves.
Chance! It's anyone's ball. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance! Real chance! Gomez.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. What are your thoughts on today's... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena. A symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
The action has already started. That's great strength on the ball. Manchester have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. And the ball's come out. Plays a clever pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking to break out here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Forward it goes. Rodri tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run.
Face to face with the keeper, and the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. Hits one! Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Too much on that, it's gone out. And he has been fouled there. So what can they conjure from this one? Great chance here to level it up. Has a pop! This could fall anywhere. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's played forward. Mbappe. That's a good ball to find him. And it's been taken straight back. Good take, and he's had a look. Tries the cross. That's offside. Yes, it is. Played towards the front men. Ruben Diaz positions himself well. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He could be in here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Rodri. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Foden takes the long option. Shot at goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Away from immediate danger. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hernandez drives it forward. He's gone for it! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very close to finish! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's had a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Mbappe, oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. France take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Mbappe. He's pinged one through here.
Terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Rodri goes looking, battles to win it back.
France made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Dashing forward at pace. Could be a chance here. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well played. He saw that coming. Rodri. It's a loose ball. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got the ball, he's got the space.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Forward it goes. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. hoists it forward. Did very well to intervene. It's got through to him.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Timely intervention. A real chance to break. Defenders on the back foot. He's through. Going for goal! And in it goes! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Big chance! They're back within reach! The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me, it just always held an interest.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated... Hits one! Goal! Germany!
And right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So, a breakthrough already. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mbappe! Chance to break. Goretzka. Kimmich. Gnabry. Nemecha. Hernandez drives it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Kimmich gets it out to the wing. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
France know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Now it's Gnabry. Well, the ball's come loose, and oh, that is asking for trouble. Gnabry. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. He's got away. Mbappe has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He goes long, looking for space out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Into the channel. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Up to meet it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Nemecha. Goretzka. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. He's got options out wide. Towering header! In he goes again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Hernandez. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now the counter. Goretzka. Well, that's where he wants it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's got through, and Mbappe turns and goes back. Mbappe decides to play it back. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's going after it. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. He's through, it's one-on-one. Goes for goal! He has done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Germany have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played into space out wide. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, what a ball! He's gone for it! It's a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! Oh. We've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Nemecha tries to dink it in. Hernandez cuts it out. He's pinged one through here. Keeper's ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nemecha, as he picks him out, shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Has he found his man? Well played, he saw that coming. Hernandez goes looking. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Good ball, he's had a go! In for the follow-up! He scored! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Cut out in the nick of time. Kimmich plays it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's got through. And he's there to cut it out. Gnabry. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mbappe! Goretzka drives it forward. Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And they've been caught out here. Going through. Shot at goal! And out to safety.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Chan, and the finish! In it goes! France are back on level terms.
France are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's a fabulous position.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
to stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Hernandez gets it back. Mbappe has a hit! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, has a pop! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. And here's Canabry. Looking to get within range. Alaba drives it forward. Valverde. Ceballos. Alaba. Rudiger. Alaba. Alaba plays it forward. Ceballos. Nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! And it's played forward. Alaba gets it back. Rudiger. Rudiger with the crossfield ball. Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Oh, real chance! Hoists it forward. Alaba. So it is still 0-0. Alaba. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Battles to win it back. Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Mbappe cut out in the nick of time. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Goretzka goes looking. Goretzka needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Good shot, surely this time! Forward it goes. Gone back to the keeper. Alaba. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Vinicius Junior looks to clip it forward, and he's cut it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. That's a brilliant interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Danger averted for now. Keeper's ball. Alaba. Valverde. Valverde plays it forward. Hoists it forward. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Real chance! It's there!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Well read, he sorted that out.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
That is terrific skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And back to base. Numecha. And here's Gnabry. Rudiger was not to be moved.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Massive leap! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, what...
Going for goal! It's in! Right back in the game! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goretzka goes looking. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a loose ball. He's got options out wide. Tries to get it clear. Oh, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball. He's going after it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Gnabry! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Germany were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Alaba plays it forward. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. And it's been taken straight back.
Madrid certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Goretzka. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Alaba. So that's it. It is all over. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter, he seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line.
Mbappe is fouled. Gnabry. And it's Goretzka. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Alaba.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kane.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
It's a fabulous position. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Rudiger.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Kane. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. It's out for a goal kick. Kimmich. Gnabry. And it's Gnabry. Plays it out to the flank. Mbappe. Good idea, just poorly executed. That'll be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior provides an outlet. Strong punch. Goretzka drives it forward. Now a chance to break. And it's played forward. Kane needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And here's Kane, timely intervention. Forward it goes. Valverde. It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Gnabry. And we hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Goretzka. And it's Kane. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has he picked him out? Keeper's ball.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Kane. He's managed to get himself offside. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Gnabry. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, he's found him in space! That's a... It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid break the deadlock.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
For goal! It's broken loose. Kimmich plays it forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hoists it forward. Brahim Diaz. Well weighted. Has a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's in! Has a pop! There it is! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Kane. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
Kane with a real chance here. Kane! Decent hit from there. And it's played forward. Kane, that intervention was very necessary.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Chance! And the ball's come out! And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Brahim Diaz. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Madrid presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. He's having a go. Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Just 5 minutes left. Madrid need to hold on for a few more moments. Let's put a stop to that. That's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Brahim Diaz. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. So, another set play. Madrid looking to pull clear here. "90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. He's pinged one through here, and he's cut it out. Looking to break out here. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because...
In with a header! Oh, the ball's come loose!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Mbappe has a hit! It's come back out! They've scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Vinicius Junior was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cut out in the nick of time.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the finish! It's a goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Nemecha. And it's played forward. Alaba gets into the right position to intercept. Vinicius Junior. Has a pop! Could fall kindly. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gnabry displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's a brilliant interception. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nemecha. Helps available out wide. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Valverde hoists it forward, cuts it out. Nemecha. Now it's Gnabry. And the counter is on. Ceballos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Forward it goes. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Loose. Germany have it back and they can... Big chance! Goal! Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Germany produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of...
Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Germany head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. We're already back underway here. Get the pass he's looking for. Timely intervention. Gets it upfield. Mbappe. It's on a... shooting chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely bit of skill there. Ceballos crosses in a low one, goes to finish! It's in!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Madrid made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Rudiger is there to... goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Valverde. Mbappe. Now it's Gnabry. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gnabry. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Valverde drives it forward. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Vinicius Junior, already with 2 goals under his belt. And it's been taken straight back. Decent looking ball. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Ceballos concedes a free kick for that. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Tar. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the flank. Back into the middle. And he's onside. And he's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. It's broken loose. Here's Sané. Great lead! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Forward it goes. Mbappe. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a pop! Sensational from Vinicius Junior, and that has raised the roof. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one.
Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And time is up. Germany cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. Real chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Has he picked him out? And here comes the corner. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to...
Hits one!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Mbappe. Now surely. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Half an hour played now. He's there to receive it. And through to the goalkeeper. Done very well to intervene. Isak. He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Goes for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
out for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Isak. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And here's the chance to counter. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Mbappe. It's come through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's come loose. And he's there to cut it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 40...
Now the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Van Dijk. Mbappe. And now they can launch a counter. He's pinged one through here. Gets good distance on it. What a throw in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's looking to get there first. A bit of throw in. Tries to get it forward quickly. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Over to the left. A heavy challenge. Timely intervention. Played out to the right. Mbappe. That intervention was very necessary. He's played him through. And landed. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Isak. Is there any... Has a pop! Cleared without complication. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gomez. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the through ball is intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe! Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Corner then. Desperate defending required here. Great leap! Attempt, it's the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jones. Oh, it's Mohamed Salah. Cut out in the nick of time. And that is that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really